Tom.
Welcome to a brand new week. At this point, I'm once again 2 weeks behind editing my vlogs. I don't know, when I feel motivated to do so, I'll just buff them out either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, today, woke up relatively early, got out of bed, and kind of putzed around the house a little bit, watched some stuff, did some stuff, and then and then I made a salad for lunch. That was delicious. I need to order food tonight because I haven't really had much to eat. And food is vital for a growing young 28-year-old like myself. Growing. Young. But anyway, I streamed the rest of Cuphead, and it was good. It was a lot of fun, and I beat the devil. I beat the devil out of the devil. But I did both endings I did the normal one first, and then the wrong one after, and the wrong one's kind of freaky. The entire game's a little bit freaky because it kind of utilizes that unsettlingness of old time animation. I'm just watching some Achievement Hunter stuff right now, and that's pretty much been my night. I'm gonna order food later, and yeah, I still need to make that update video about what I'm gonna be doing about YouTube because it's gotten worse. It's hard to believe, but it's gotten worse. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, and tomorrow we're gonna be doing something tomorrow, something neat. So hopefully I'll be able to film it. It is Monday, the night of Monday, and once again I have displayed my I haven't displayed anything, obviously, but it's my bad habit of not pulling my camera out to actually show what's going on, and I'm telling instead of showing. And I apologize for that. I'll get around to it eventually. Today, Z Golem, Chilled, and I went to Rooster Teeth to record some games with Achievement Hunter. I might be out in a couple weeks. I don't know how their backlog really works exactly. But we played some games and that was a lot of fun. Before that, we went to a diner to get breakfast. And afterwards, we went to Mod Pizza to get lunch. So some good meals were had, some good games were played. And that was quite a lot of fun as well. It was happening at the same time that I think it was Michael, Jack, Gavin, and Ryan, I want to say, were doing a stream for oh god, what the hell is that game called? Cloudberry Kingdom, the platforming game, the really hard platforming game. So we recorded a few games with Jeremy, Jeff, Trevor, Alfredo, and Lindsay. And those are fun. But yeah, I was thinking of getting around to recording some more Star Fox Zero tonight because I want to get those medals done at some point. But I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired after today because I got up earlier than I usually do. And when I say earlier than I usually do, I mean much earlier than I usually do. Had coffee and sort of crashed from that, so I don't really have a lot of energy to go about this. But I am going to try to edit the vlogs that I haven't been able to edit for a while and get those out of the way. But the thing with the medals in Star Fox, that's going to be a little bit tricky because that is very much skill dependent and a little bit luck dependent. So I got to be skillful and lucky, which well, I can go either way, honestly. So yeah, there's like a few easy levels, but then there's some really, really hard levels, and I do want to display getting all the medals in there, even if I've already gotten the medals in standard gameplay, just to sort of like, kind of a refresher and kind of a way for one is a refresher, and two, just so I can get it on video that I did it. So that way I'm not going back through previous episodes and just editing those clips and being like, oh, hey, here it is. I don't even know if I have the previous episodes where I got them the medals, so I'm just going to end up getting them over again anyway, because while it probably would be easier in the long run for me to just go back and edit them, in the short term, I think it's just going to be easier for me to go through the levels again to get them, just so I have them all on one thing. But yeah, that was pretty much it for today, being Monday. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to bed super early tonight because of how early I woke up today. And I'm going to try and make it to downtown tomorrow to play more Pokemon Go. And the reason for that is because the Halloween event is still going on. That goes on, well, until November 1st after Halloween. So I'm going to see what I can do about getting a lot of those Gen 4 Pokemon, getting extra candy for them, doing the Spiritomb. I think it's a Spiritomb field research, and see if I can catch Giratina on in a raid. We'll see how that goes. It is Tuesday. I was planning on going downtown real quick for some Pokemon Go action. It's like around 1:55 right now, so I think I can still pick up some raids and whatnot and get all the berry stuff done that I need to do for some of the stuff here. But more importantly, the quality of these vlogs are about to get a lot better because after 2 months, I finally got my GoPro back. The package was sitting on the doorstep there, and I'm like, what the heck is this? So I, pulled it out. There's a packing slip like on the outside of it, and I pulled that out and I saw, oh, it's a GoPro, and hopefully I'll test it after I get back, but hopefully the issue that I had with it is resolved, and I'll be able to plug in the microphone again, and everything will be just fine. So I'll have to see on that one. It might need a firmware update as well, but I'll eat that horse when I get to it. But anyway, we're gonna go downtown now, play some Pokemon Go, come back, stream, and all that good stuff. But I'm so glad I got that GoPro back, because I bought that specifically for vlogging, and I'll be so happy to not have to use my phone anymore and fill up my memory on it with all the vlog footage. It's like around 3:30 right now. Stopped in at Piranha Killer Sushi for some lunch. Got a little bit further in the Spiritomb research, but I had a chance at Giratina and missed horribly. And so I'm sitting here having some sushi. I got I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a roll with eel in it and some takoyaki. And I don't understand how takoyaki is so ungodly good. It is delicious. Once I'm finished eating here, gonna get back out there. Gonna keep walking around trying to like hatch eggs and all that jazz. One of the things in the Spiritomb thing is to get 8, what are they called? 8 Pokestops that you haven't gotten before. So I'm gonna see what I can do about finding those. After that, I'm probably gonna try to head home at around like 4:30, 5 p.m. So that way I can get home in time to stream. And from there, we'll see how the rest of the night goes. It is Wednesday, and happy Halloween! I'm not in Oh wait, I got my Ness hat. I got my Ness hat right here, and I'm wearing the shirt. So, haha, instant Halloween costume. I don't have the jorts or the shoes or the backpack, but there's no big deal. You might have noticed something a little bit different about the transition from Tuesday to today. I set up my GoPro, got it back, and it's in working order, and I couldn't be happier about it, because I have waited months to get this thing back after it was broken. I have no idea what the hell went wrong. They didn't send it back until I called them out on Twitter about it. Still, I like this camera. Shame about the customer service. But, yeah. So yesterday after I got back from playing Pokemon Go, I played more Pokemon Go just around the neighborhood here to catch more Pokemon. And I ended up catching Mew, which was the last Pokemon I needed to complete the Kanto Dex. So, I've completed the Kanto Dex. I caught them all in Kanto. But anyway, today, I just sort of putzed around today. I got a bin for Halloween candy in case we get trick-or-treaters, but it looks like it's about to rain and pretty damn hard, so I don't know if we're even going to get any trick-or-treaters today. But Undertale posted something on Twitter called Deltarune.com. I've been there. If you're a fan of Undertale, I suggest you go there too, because I'm not going to say a single thing about it, aside from that you should experience it yourself. But anyway, today, apparently, I've heard through the grapevine that Doki Doki Literature Club is a good game to stream on Halloween, and that was one of my sub-goals, so figure kill 2 birds with 1 stone on that one. I'm just waiting for food to get here. I'm probably going to start in about an hour at around 7 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, I need to clean up in here. There's like VR controllers on the ground. I still have the Starlink box on my couch. There's a toolbox on the ground, and just a whole mess of stuff. I think like the toolbox and the spray, the air spray there were from me putting a new graphics card, or not a new graphics card, but rather my graphics card from my gaming computer into my old computer right there. So that way, technically that going the one that went into the black computer, my streaming computer, is an upgrade from the one I had in it before. That was a 980 Ti, and the one I put in there is a 1080 Ti, and the one in the gaming computer is a 2080 Ti. So I am RTX ready. Not associated with the convention. But aside from that, I'm gonna get the streaming, gonna wait for food to get here. I'm just so happy to have this camera back. It is Thursday, and the Smash Direct just happened. You can see my thoughts and reactions to that on various videos on my channel. You've probably already seen them already, though, because those tend to get a lot more views than my normal wheelhouse of videos do. But anyway, I am currently still packing up for Youmacon. It's around like 10:20, and my flight leaves at 12:30, so I gotta be quick about this. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm still super excited. I got my GoPro back, and that's really, really great. But anyway, new characters. We had, spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen anything about the new Smash Bros. Although if you're watching my channel, you probably saw that in the thumbnails that I released for the reactions I did. But, Ken, a good Echo Fighter. Incineroar, that's a great addition as a new Pokemon representative. Piranha Plant. Okay. So one thing I'm curious about is Piranha Plant going to be one of the DLC, like one of the Fighter Pass DLCs, or is he just like the free gift kind of thing, and he's separate from that Fighter Pass? So would that make the Fighter Pass 6 fighters, or not the Fighter Pass, but would that make the total DLC count 6 fighters instead of 5? And would that make Piranha Plant the first DLC fighter? Who knows? I don't. All I know is that I gotta quickly pack up all my stuff and get to the airport as soon as possible. So after about a 3-hour flight, I've made it here to beautiful, dull, cloudy, gray Detroit for Youmacon. Checked into my hotel. This is roughly the same, I don't know if it's the exact same room, but it's pretty close to where I was when I came here in 2016. So yeah. I might head down to the convention center today because they do have some stuff going on. They have something called the Youmacon Garage Sale, and I kind of want to see if they have any old games there that I could pick up. Or new games, who knows. But aside from that, I also want to go grab some dinner because I have not eaten today. Found out today that Takahata 101 is going to be here, so I'll have to meet up with him and grab a drink or something, because we've tried very hard in the past whenever we were both at a convention to hang out, but we never really got around to it. I think the last time was probably MagFest, 2015, 2016, where we hung out in front of a fire pit in the bitter cold. But yeah, I miss that guy. It's been a while since I've actually talked to him, so it'll be good to hang out with him. Anywho, I do got my panels and whatnot coming up tomorrow and the day after and whatnot, but for today I'm just going to take in some of the sights around Detroit and hopefully not get shanked. It is Friday here in beautiful downtown Detroit, and just when I thought I wouldn't get to see any sort of autumn stuff this year, this is probably more of the reason why I came to Detroit than anything else, honestly. But anyway, I'm making my way over to the Renaissance Center now for Youmacon. Gotta get my badge, gotta meet up with people, gotta get breakfast. It's also a lovely 40 degrees here in Detroit, but I've weathered worse. I've been at PAX East in March, and that's still pretty damn cold, and I've been at MagFest in January, and that's really damn cold. So, gonna make our way over there, and hopefully this will be a grand Youmacon for all.
God damn it, you're pissing me off. Just get the fucking thing in. My mic was off, right? I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, so are we good? Are we good back there? Are we? We don't know.
Well, the first day of the convention came to a close a few days ago. What am I saying a few days ago? Why don't I start with this? It is Saturday. And the first day of the convention came to a close last night, and everything was pretty good. I had a panel where I played Jackbox Party Pack with... what was it? It was an 18-plus panel, so we kind of went like no holds barred on it. Man, the city looks beautiful out here. That's generally the direction where the Ren Center is. I didn't realize it before, but the Ren Center is that building in Detroit that has like where it's like the giant tower with the 4 towers surrounding it, and it has like the car company logos on it. Didn't know that was the Ren Center. But anyway, after my panel, I went to the green room in the Ren Center for guests and hung out there and just started chatting with some people and played Cards Against Humanity with some of the members of Team 4-Star and some of the staff. I wish I don't know if I'm allowed to film in the green room, so I didn't want to pull out my camera and be a jackass. But something interesting happened. You may notice that I'm a little bit stuffy. Well, I am hungover. But I will say this. I wasn't drunk last night. I did drink, but I had none of that, like, loopy goofiness that usually comes from me getting drunk last night. And the reason for this is because one of the staff members made moonshine. Now, moonshine can be pretty interesting. It can be pure alcohol, pretty much. Well, it basically is sort of like not really pure 100% alcohol, but it's a high volume of alcohol, and if it's made right, it doesn't have any of that alcohol bite to it. This guy made it like it tastes like apple pie. You know how I would say that Angry Orchard and Fireball would taste like apple pie? His moonshine tasted like apple pie with none of the alcohol bite to it. So it was more alcoholic than that combination of Angry Orchard and Fireball whiskey, but with none of the bite, none of the burn or the bite from the alcohol to it. So I drank that. I started getting stomach aches, so I was just sitting at the table with like all the little foods and whatnot, eating bread to calm my stomach down. And the entire night I felt fine. Aside from the stomach ache, I didn't feel like loopy or like goofy. Like that's how I usually get when I'm drunk. I'm a very like goofy drunk, and there wasn't really that like feeling of like that haze coming down over me of sort of like the intoxication. None of that. Woke up this morning and I'm like. And it took me a little while to realize that I was hungover, which is really bizarre to me. So I think I'm going to be avoiding moonshine from now on, or taking it in much smaller doses, or drinking it slowly because it tasted so good I kind of chugged my way through it. Anywho, I have about 25 minutes to get to the convention center. I am not dressed. I am actually in my underwear right now. I'm not going to pan down so you can see. Tell no one. But yeah, I've got to get in the shower, get dressed, and then run over to the Kobo Center for my autograph session. So, hopefully I make it there in time, and my handler doesn't kill me. I've had a couple things going on while I've been around here at Youmacon. Oh boy, let's see, what have we done so far? Woke up, had an autograph session, that went pretty well. A lot of people showed up. Got some really cool gifts from a fan named Chris, so thank you very much for all that. Then I was supposed to have an interview with media, and I guess they just sort of like blocked time aside for me to go there, but I guess nobody wanted to interview me. I'm not like a famous anime voice actor or a gigantic internet celebrity, so probably best that they didn't. Well, maybe not best, but probably the reason why they didn't, anyway. But right now I'm just wandering the dealer's hall, seeing what there is. I've been walking by the place that sell like cosplay wigs, and I've been thinking to myself, yeah, I kind of want to cosplay at some point, but I also want to do like a complicated one, like not one that's just like easy or one where all I really do is, you know, buy all of the materials for it. But I've had ideas for who I would want to cosplay if I ever did. But it's in dealer's hall. A lot of people around. I still got my Q&A panel coming up, and hopefully that'll go pretty darn well. So yeah, let's get going. It's like 2:30 in the morning right now. I just got back from the Ren Center, which is where half of Youmacon takes place. And I was up after all my panels and whatnot were over with. I went to one of the lounges that they have for guests and staff, and just sort of hung around there. It was really good. I had quite a bit to drink, and this time it actually got me drunk as opposed to just having me drink it, not feel anything, and wake up with a hangover. And I got to hang out with a bunch of really cool people. I got to hang out with a lot of the Team 4-Star guys, and I believe his name is J. Michael Tatum, the voice of Tenya Ida in the English dub of My Hero Academia. So that was really cool. Then I went downstairs, got myself went down to the food court of the Ren Center because some of the restaurants were still open. Got myself a sandwich and then came back here to go to bed, which is what I'm going to do now. And I think it's been a pretty good week. We still got one more day of Youmacon left, but that is not going to be until next week. And I will see you all next week. Later.